Hey guys, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we're going to take a look at the test server update for this week. We have a lot of life skill changes this week, so let's start with training. If you own a tier 10 Ardonaut, the Pegasus mount, you now have an additional appearance you can choose. By purchasing an item for 100 million silver, this is going to allow you to switch the appearance of your tier 10 Ardonaut from the gray and red to a snowy white version of the same horse. Your horse is going to retain all the same stats and all the same skills. The only difference is going to be the appearance. If you ever decide you want to switch back to the original tier 10 look of your Ardonaut, you can buy the item again and switch at will. The new appearance will have a snowing effect while you're idle and flying, and an ice trail effect while you're riding the mount. Looks really nice. Personally, I think this looks a lot better than the original version, though it does look a bit like the tier 10 Dyna effect. Not a bad thing though. Looks really good. This also means we will likely see a new appearance for tier 10 horses in the future like Dyna and the eventual tier 10 Doom. Now, speaking of tier 10 Doom, they did add a note saying that their original idea for the tier 10 Doom was going to have some blue flames over the body, but now they want to do something more explosive to compete with the Dyna and Ardonaut designs. Now, the fact that they're talking about tier 10 Doom now, it may be that we see something in a few weeks at the Heidel Ball. Now, great change overall for tier 10 Ardonaut. I like how they made the appearance change simple and not another hurdle you need to get over after you finally get your tier 10 horse, so I think that was a smart move. Now, another change to training is the removal of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 and 5 horses out in the wild. They don't exist anymore. Now you will only find tier 6 and tier 7 horses out in the wild. Tier 7 horses out in the wild will be rare, but they say it can be more easily found in the Dregan region. Breeding rates have also been buffed, so you now have a higher chance to produce higher tier horses through breeding. There's also a new type of horse that can be obtained from breeding called a Boma or Imperial Boma. These horses cannot be sold to the market and can only be sold through Imperial delivery. It learns no other skills apart from the Imperial Dignity skill it learns at level 1. It grows up to level 15, and once it's max level, you can sell it through Imperial delivery. You will get 80 million silver and a number of items. According to the notes, you will get every single one of these items plus the silver when you sell these horses, so not bad at all. You will know when you have an Imperial Boma horse by the new unique icon they have. Boma horses cannot be acquired from horse exchanges, only through normal breeding. The higher the tier of horses used to breed and the higher the level, the more chances you have to acquire this new horse. Any horse past level 30 will not increase the chances like normal breeding. 4 new tier 8 horses have been added. We have no data on what the stat spread will be for them. The mount XP effect on your training mastery has been buffed, so at 2000 mastery you're looking at a 35% increase in mount XP. At lower levels like 1200 mastery you will be looking at a 6% increase in mount XP, putting it in line with a +4 silver embroidered trainer's outfit and a +3 fine horse trainer's outfit. Manos, Logia, and Azaro clothes now have a training XP bonus added to them depending on their level. So at TET we're going to be seeing a 30% training XP gain bonus for Manos clothes, 25% for Azaro, and 20% for Logia. Horse market, breeding market, and Imperial delivery sales for tier 1 to tier 8 horses have all been buffed across the board. A non-courser tier 8 with 17 skills will sell for a little over 500 million silver, while a courser with the same number of skills will sell for 1.6 billion silver. Of course, the price is going to vary depending on the skills learned. This increase of sale also increases the amount of silver you get for using Imperial delivery. We now have training advancement quests as well. These are one-time quests that give you a boost of XP whenever you break into a new rank of training. The last quest requires you to have level 50 and be artisan 10 or higher in training. So if you hit skill 10, for example, you will have a one-time quest to complete to help you get to professional level. This is family limited, so you can only do these quests once per account. We also have a set of one-time quests that reward you with mount skill change coupons, horse breeding resets, appearance change coupons, mount selection coupon, tier 9 and tier 10 items. These can all be accepted and completed in Stonetail Horse Ranch. The dailies and weeklies for training have also been streamlined. You can start the weeklies starting from beginner 1 training. They give more rewards including training XP. The dailies now also just require you to capture any one horse since we no longer have tier 1 through 5. The tier won't matter anymore. They can also be accepted from Liana in any major city, so no need to go to Stonetail Horse Ranch every day. That's the horse changes so far. We have more to go over though, so let's take a look at the central market changes. Prices of these items have now increased in max price, so rough stone is now 25,000 silver each, up from 7,550 we had before. Eggs are now 15,000 silver more expensive. Milk is almost double the price. Saps have doubled in price. Flowers nearly doubled in price. Dead tree essence is now 50% more expensive. Some meats and skins have also increased as well. This should help if you're ordering from the market, though it will slightly cut into your profit. We'll see when we get these live if these new max prices are enough to help with some of these orders. Depending on the region, it is almost impossible to get some of these items with the current prices. Logia, Carta, and Manos gathering outfits now have DP added. A Ted Manos will give you 259 DP, Carta will give you 249 DP, and Logia will have 244 DP. Lumber gathering now has a 30% boost to special items on gather, so that's bloody tree nuts, monk branches, those kind of things. They'll be more plentiful per gather than before. Milk gathering now gives more milk depending on your level. It's going to be around 5 to 10 more milk per gather on average. Strong fence for farming can now be rented from any major city. They've also added old moon fences for rent in Valencia City. We now have a new token called Pink Leaf. This will replace the old farming tokens we used to have and will act much the same as a gathering token, cooking token, and alchemy token. You can basically exchange these leaves for any item you need. The amount of fruits you gain from breeding mysterious seeds has doubled, and overall good changes for farming. For alchemy, we have one change, leather glaze. The recipe has been changed. You can now use trace of ascension or trace of hunting. So if you haven't been buying hunting traces, you might want to do that now. For cooking, you can now exchange blue pepper, garlic, onion, and red pepper for lower grade versions at higher quantities. So one special black pepper, or the blue one, will get you 2 green black peppers or 4 normal black peppers. The auto quest for hunting and cooking can now also be completed and turned in automatically by speaking to the Black Spirit. And finally, fishing and gathering items that previously did not have life skill XP now have been changed to provide life skill XP. And that's all the life skill changes for this week. I think most of us were surprised. I like the changes personally. We'll see how their new approach of trading silver income will work out with these new Boma horses, but for the most part they tackled most of the issues I have right now. Now in terms of class balance, we just saw some bug fixes. No news there. My PvE tier list will be coming out next week, as well as my Awakened Dracania PvE guide. For Node Wars, there was a quality of life change to allow you to see how many members have opted into participating in the Node War on the bottom left of the member list, and elephants can now heal from their injuries at the Fort Elephant Nursery. There is now a leave party button on the party UI to make it simpler to leave a group as well. Traveler's Horse UI was tweaked a little bit. I tested this in Korea this week and it's not too bad. The horse will stick around with you as long as you're riding it, so you can use it for a long time. It takes carrots as well. It's going to be good for new players who are questing, so you can get around faster. If you get off the horse, it will eventually leave after 5 minutes have passed, so keep that in mind. You can rent them as many times as you want for no fee. It's completely free. I kind of do wish they made it a base tier 8, but this is better than walking or the tier 5 horses they give you as a new player. Today we also saw a sneak peek of the new Archer outfit coming next week. I personally like it, but the design does seem to be a mix of 2 outfits into one, if that makes any sense. The effect seems to be good too, but we'll see when we get into the store next week. Let me know what you guys think. And that's it for this one, guys. A lot of life skill changes this patch, which I love to see. Let me know what you think about the changes in the comments, and as always, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.